Oh, look at that snook. Big old snook. Oh, that's a big snook. Oh, it's a big snook. Hey, good morning, guys. Today is the RAK Fishing Magli tournament. I'm trying to get out here early because launch is at first light. We can get lines in the water. So the tournament today is one redfish, one trout, the aggregate length of the two of them. And so I have an area I believe I can get something good. I know I can get the trout. So the redfish is gonna be a little questionable, but we're gonna get out here and see if we can put some fish in the boat and just have a good time supporting this cause. This year's RAK Fishing, the money is going to a first responder who had an accident. He's not able to work. He's not able to, he's barely even alive. We're trying to provide for his family. His wife is the only one working right now. So all this money that we earn today is gonna go to him. So let's get out here, let's get on the water, let's catch some fish. Let's go. All right, guys, I am getting started. I'm gonna get out here. It is very shallow right now. I'm gonna start throwing some top water because it is so shallow and see if I can get something out here. So let's get busy. So I got some intelligence from a pretty reliable source. We're gonna see if this answer pans out, which I believe it's going to. We're gonna start off with a little bit of top water right now. We're gonna head straight down that way. I've never been in this location before, so we're gonna see. I think I'm gonna put my drive down and go ahead and start moving because I want to get down to this corner. Yes, I have a lot of rods, guys, but tournament day, you don't want to be messing around tying stuff and all that. The object is all about time, so I have to be smart with my time. All right, guys, I am putting on a jerk shad. This is the smelt color. I am gonna try to see if I can work in these flats a little bit. Man, it would be lovely to get a fish early in the morning. Get my red anyway, early in the morning. There's a fish. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, it came off. What the heck was it? I don't even know what it was. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wasn't real big, but it was a fish. It would have been nice to get that in the boat, whatever it was. I think I'm throwing the right color though, because the water is like super clear. I came across an area that looked really fishy. It had really quick drop off. I wanted to use a pinfish to see if I can catch a redfish. Oh, there's a fish. I think this is a catfish though. Yep. Stupid catfish. I can feel it. look at that snook. Big old snook. Holy smokes. There's another one right there. I know I'm fishing for reds, but oh, look at that. He took everything. That had to be a snook. Good grief. Yep, frayed me right on up. Oh my gosh. I mean, he frayed that and popped it. Look at that. That had to be a snook. All right, guys, be right back. Hey guys, so I'm doing a devotional right now. It's about the wisdom of God for men. And so yesterday's devotion was about your brand identity. And I know that that has a lot to do, just that target of that, saying that reminds you of like your social media and different things like that. But it's about your identity in Christ. Proverbs 22:1 says, choose a good reputation over great riches. Being held in high esteem is better than silver or gold. And so I always think about being on my job and how I represent Christ, or if I'm out somewhere, you know, even like fishing, and how I represent Christ and how people see me. That is my brand identity. And if I don't identify with Christ, if I'm cursing and doing all the crazy things that everybody else is doing, then they're gonna see Christ in a whole nother light. So my object is always to represent Christ, to draw people to him and not push people away from him. So guys, I hope that verse of the day helped. I'm gonna get back to fishing. All right, now that I've retied, I'm gonna try these, the Mullitron by Z-Man. And it is a 4-inch paddle tail. I have this on a Z-Man Chinslock Z. It's a 1/6 ounce, a little bit heavier, but I want a faster moving bait. Put that in there. All right, that's what I'm gonna be fishing with, guys. The old Mullitron. Oh, that's a big snook. Oh, it's a big snook. Oh yeah. He nailed that thing. He is not done. Loosen up the drag a little bit. Oh, he nailed that thing. Oh, it's on his gill plate. Come on, come on, come on, come on over here. Oh, it just came off. We nailed it right on the edge of this. There's a, hold on, I can't talk and do this at the same time. I'm too excited right now. Oh. There's a oyster bar that goes right along there, right along the edge at the drop off, and he nailed it. About 24 maybe, but we're gonna get a good measure on this guy, get him back out. Snook season is closed anyway. Oh, he's much bigger than what I thought. He would have been a keeper during the regular season. But during the season, this would have been a legal snook. He is 28 1/4. So we're gonna get him back in here, revive him up. Thank you, buddy, for the fight. That was nice. Man, he nailed it though. There we go, there we go. All right, guys, well, we got the first fish in the boat. I lost one. I had a snook break me off immediately earlier. And so in this area, I'm glad I took the advice of my buddy. I haven't got a redfish yet, but the snook have been prevalent. I've been seeing them cruising up and down. And so I'm gonna get back over here, throw this Mellotron a little bit more, and let's see if we can pick up a redfish. Guys, this old 18 rods, I'm telling you, they handle business. This handled that snook with no issues whatsoever. And I can detect the bite. I mean, I was on the slack line and I could still feel it. I could feel it when it hit. This thing is awesome. Let me see if I can get back over here and catch another one. I was doing that technique of popping it up and down again. So obviously it doesn't just work on trout, it works on snook too. I'm gonna puffer. Is that a snook right there? Yep, sure is. Puffers. Oh, those are snook. Oh my gosh. At the sight of these snook, I just abandoned all thought about redfish. Since they didn't want my Z-Man, I decided to go ahead and throw on a live shrimp. I figured that if they shied away from the artificial bait, maybe the live bait would do the trick, get them to commit. Man, did you see the size of those snook? They were huge. See them right there. I can see their shadows cruising. They were huge too, boy. I think that was them. Yep, they're right there. Come on, take it. There's like 6 big snook right there. Come on, take it. There's one. What is it? Please let it be a red. Please let it be a red. Stupid cat. Two of those suckers today. Is that another stupid catfish? Crapola! Oh. Oh, man. Yep, I think that's my cue to go. 3 stupid catfish. Time to go catch some trout. As I was heading out, I saw a couple other boaters out there and they were having the same trouble I was. We saw snook, threw stuff at them, and they just weren't biting. And none of them actually saw a redfish. So I didn't feel too bad. I got to the spot to where I put in, and it was a little rough getting out of there because I was in a hurry trying to get to my second spot. So I had to drive a couple miles to my second spot. Once I got everything settled and I get out there on the water, I realized how choppy and how windy it was. So in hindsight, I should have went to this spot first and my first spot second. I did the crazy thing. I probably shouldn't have, but I went ahead and tried to fight the wind and the waves, and I was just getting beat up left and right. And the first thing I catch is another stupid catfish. After that, I caught a couple of small trout, but then I lost a keeper trout. This trout was probably about 17, 18 inches. Might not have done much, but it would have been good to eat. And then just the waves just crashing all over the place. I was able to catch a couple of other small trout, but then I caught the biggest sand trout I've ever caught. As you can see here on the board, it was kind of large. And so sand trout are usually really small, but I caught 2 of them, pretty much back to back. I went ahead and head in, and I had to drive from Tampa all the way to St. Pete for the weigh-in. And at the weigh-in, it was really good to see the 3 winners. They did an amazing job. You know, a couple of them were catching 33, 34-inch reds. A couple of them caught some pretty big snook as well. And so really appreciate Cyrus and the RAK Fishing organization put on this event every year. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. That tournament was a lot of fun. Didn't catch any redfish, caught those small trout, but it was just still fun. You know, the whole purpose of that tournament is to support our first responders and military veterans for that tournament. And so next year is the 5th annual, like I said at the very beginning of this video. So majority of the money that we raise goes to the first responder that was hurt. And so anybody that donated, anybody that came out and supported, just appreciate you for all that you do. and it just really helps. So if you did like this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. If you've never subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Really helps me out. And then share my channel so others can see what I'm putting out. All right, guys, till next time, remember, God loves you. He wants a relationship with you. Peace.